What's up, everyone, and welcome to Best Car Reviews. I'm Ben, and today we'll be dissecting the 2023 Toyota Sequoia. Before we begin, please like and subscribe so I continue to bring accurate and clear car reviews in under 10 minutes. Let's get started. Every vehicle seems to be getting much larger, and the 2023 Toyota Sequoia is no exception. This boat of a full-size SUV has received a major redesign to match modern expectations as well as the rest of the lineup. With a good variety of trim options and performance, the Sequoia stands to make its mark in the full-size SUV segment despite its high prices. If you're loving the design, then stay tuned to see and learn more. Today we'll look at the different trims and details that matter most to you to determine which will be the best bang for your buck. Photos and information in today's video come direct from Toyota or from Car Driver. Let's dive in. The 2023 Sequoia will be offered in 5 different trims: the SR5, Limited, Platinum, Capstone, and TRD Pro. The SR5 will be that basic trim, starting at, even for a basic trim, just under $60,000, and all the way up to the TRD Pro, which will be starting at $77,660. 5 different trims, 5 different ranges here, but still starting off very expensive and ending very expensive. This is definitely a kind of limited option of a vehicle for a lot of people. This is not going to be an easy one to afford, although very desirable. The engine here will be the iForce Max hybrid powertrain. This is that option on the current Tundra, but this will be standard on the Sequoia. It's a 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6, and then one electric motor paired with that, putting out 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. So definitely a lot of power here. That's a very, very good numbers in terms of performance, and that electric motor will do a lot in terms of acceleration to move this large SUV. And that will be paired with the 10-speed automatic that is from the Tundra as well. Looking at the drivetrain, all will come standard with rear-wheel drive, except for the TRD Pro, which comes standard with four-wheel drive, but the rest can be optioned for four-wheel drive as well. MPG numbers, the rear-wheel drive setup will give you about 22 average between city and highway, and the four-wheel drive setup will give you just about 20 miles per gallon combined. Take a look now at pictures across all trim levels. This will be a kind of a collage of all these different trims. Like I said, no doubt this is an expensive vehicle, but it has been much updated and has a very modern design, which is quite stylish. And it does resemble the Tundra quite dramatically in the front, actually. You might not be able to tell which one's driving at you until it's next to you. Some cool features here. The TRD Pro is that off-road theme trim, much like the Tundra and the Tacoma. This version will have front skid plate, an electric rear rocking differential, 18-inch wheels, and 33-inch, off-road tires, and a nice Fox suspension. Fox makes a very nice suspension, so no issues there. There are endless specific stats to these trims. All are quite unique from each other, which honestly is becoming more rare. It seems like most trims all kind of blend into each other, but there are actually kind of significant differences between these. The SR5, that basic trim, will come with a nice 20-inch wheels, whereas working all the way up to the Capstone will have 22-inch wheels. The Capstone is that ultimate luxury trim, although it's not quite the most expensive. The TRD Pro does edge it a little bit. There's an optional rear air suspension with this. You get up to 9,520 pounds towing. And like I mentioned too, despite being massive, that hybrid setup will let you beat the minivan from the stoplight. So that's a great touch. You don't just have to rely on the bulky V6. There's different things to like about all these trims. The cheapest trim being nearly $60,000 is a drawback, although full-size SUVs are all expensive. I'd say the best bang for your buck is between the SR5 and the Limited. The SR5 is several $1,000s less expensive, but the Limited comes standard with a lot more items. I would say you either option up an SR5 with packages or go with that Limited, just kind of bare bones stock, because both will get you a very nice car. You don't really need more in those higher trims unless that's what you really want, but those will be the most affordable two anyway, as they are those bottom two trims, coming at the lowest price. Looking at the interior now, and these pictures from Toyota, this is a very well-designed interior across all trims. Very modern for sure, very comfortable and appealing at all trim levels. Many options and packages to be specific to your wants. This is one of the largest SUVs available on the market right now. 3 rows and up to 8 people can be seated in this SUV. There is an option for second row captain's chairs, which will limit that seating to 7. You're also getting some decent storage as long as the seats are down. With all the seats down, you get 87 cubic feet of storage. But with all the seats up, you could have as little as 12 cubic feet, which is less than its competitors in the class. You get a wide range of materials be on the inside, from cloth to leather seats to wood or chrome trim. Depending on, like I said, what trim you choose and how well you option it, the higher trims obviously offer very nice features such as heated rear seats, sunroof, and premium sound, as well as those premium materials. Each trim thankfully has the same standard safety features. The SR5 has a standard 8-inch infotainment system, whereas the rest have a huge 14-inch flat screen TV, and they all come with a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. Also, full connectivity, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. All in all, you can't go wrong with any of these trims. If you're not a fan of that 8-inch infotainment, then you can opt for that next level up and get that 14-inch, as it does come on all those trims higher above the SR5. In review, although expensive, this 2023 Sequoia is still a great option for its purpose. This is a 3-row full-size SUV. The point of it is to not be the cheapest on the market or the smallest. For its perfect purpose, it serves it very well. And if you're in the market for one of these cars, this should be, one of the options you should consider, given it has that hybrid power. It's not a full EV, it's not only gas. You are going to get better fuel economy because of that, better power, and you have a wide range of trims there that you can pick from um, to really give you exactly what you want. If you want to be more basic, go full out luxury or even off-road. This will allow you to pick any of those. And there's lots of packages, like I said, if you want to start lower and option those up, get yourself a nicer version of the trim that you have. But hopefully this laid things out in a nice way for you guys. Thank you for watching this Best Car Review. Please subscribe if not already, and I'll catch you on the next Best Car Review.